and I'm crazy. Okay, I'm crazy. I search up the agent. So not only do I search up the agent, I search up all the houses that this agent has sold. And I saw that this would be the most expensive house that she's ever sold. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Jazzy the Realtor here. And today we are going to be talking about how I got my first offer accepted as a real estate agent. So this is the one that actually went to contract, like the actual deal that I got it accepted for. Because there's no point in talking about the first one because that don't matter. We're talking about the one where it was nitty gritty, like we was, okay. If you haven't seen the story time on how I sold my first home, definitely go watch that. I think you'll like it. But this here is about how I got Jack Daniel's offer accepted. So let's get started. So let me paint the picture. This is now, I think we were in June. And in June, I became an agent in April. So April, May. I know from April to May, I got no offers accepted. I didn't even write any offers. Like, this is when the market started going left and when the interest rates started going up in April. And I got nothing from April to May, zero. June is when I started getting offers accepted. And then I think the end of June was when we initially got this offer accepted. Because if you watch the video, you know that we were in the accepted offer and then we came back 2 weeks later. So my clients call me and they're like, Jazz, we're in front of this house, can you come now? I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go. It's a Friday, there's already mad traffic, and I was in the middle of doing something. Because on Fridays, I don't show. Fridays is the one day. At that time, I was like, I'm off. I'm working on my personal projects, my personal passion projects, and that's it. So he's like, Jasmine, please, this neighborhood is everything. So I go there. This property is it's in the next town over. So it's about 15 minutes away with no traffic, but there was traffic. So it took me 35 minutes to get over there. I got up from what I was doing and I just went over there. And he's like, thank you so much. So we go to the property. I realized it's like in this cul-de-sac. It's like on the water. In its own little neighborhood, you have to pay like an HOA. Like, it's nice. And I've always driven past it. I've never seen it before. But I was like, yeah, this is where the $1 million homes is at. Okay. So, but this property itself was listed for, I think, property was listed for $720. It was on the market for $720. But you could see that the property needed work. It needed a few things done. It needed a roof. Like, cool. My client see this home and I'm like, they're like, they want this house. But I knew that there would be multiple offers go on the first round because the house was nice. Like, it needed a lot. It had a lot of potential. But the location, the neighborhood, like, they just built the mall maybe a few years back. It's just crazy that was right there. It's like right by the strip. It had 2 accesses to the beach. Like, this was an ideal situation. My client said, Jack Daniel said, get me this house. So I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get this man this house? And at the time, I did get a few properties accepted. My clients kept backing out. So I'm like, how am I gonna get this done? And I'm crazy, okay? I'm crazy. I search up the agent. So not only do I search up the agent, I search up all the houses that this agent has sold. And I saw that this was her highest gross. Like, this would be the most expensive house that she's ever sold. And she was in the industry for a few years. I don't remember. All I just remember that I saw was that this is the most expensive house that she ever sold. And, or that she ever listed, that she would ever, most expensive deal she would ever be a part of. And she did a lot of rentals. So I was like, yeah, now we gotta do a little bit of manipulation, crazy stuff. So I said, okay, Jack Daniels, listen to me clear. He was pre-approved for over like $1 million. So we're fine with the pre-approval. That wasn't the issue. And he was gonna put a lot of money down. Like, that wasn't the issue. So I said, this is how we're gonna do the offer. He's like, do whatever it takes to get me this house. I said, we're gonna put in an offer for $740. I said, we're gonna put the offer in for $740. We're gonna do sold as is, and we want to close ASAP. He's like, cool, okay. So, not saying that I thought this house was actually gonna be sold for $740, but we needed something that was gonna stick out to make this offer like happen. Then I told my clients to write a letter to the seller about why they love this property. And they do, like, I tell them to like always like write 4 sentences, like a little paragraph, like a little cute little letter talking about why they want to buy the property, how this property would benefit them, why they love this property, and how much value they see in the home that the past owner has done. Y'all, take some notes, take some notes. So they write the letter, I have them sign all the documents to submit the offer. I call the agent while we're there at the property, and I say, my client loves this home, are there any offers in on this property yet? She said there's 2. And I said, well, we have one coming in. I want you to know we're gonna do whatever it takes to get this property. I told her, I said, I work fast and my clients really want this, and this is the house for them. I said, I will have an offer in to you by the end of today. We put the offer in. She gives me a call back and she's like, Jasmine, there are a lot of she's like, there's a lot of offers in that are on this property. I think there ended up being like 6 or 7. There was a good handful of offers that were in, and there were offers over our price. I was like, ma'am, I'm not gonna say him, but like, ma'am, agent ma'am, we have to do whatever it takes to get this property in our hands, okay? This offer accept. When we put the offer in, I made sure to put that my client genuinely loves this property. They're putting X amount of % down on this home, and we showed the receipts of like the cash in hand, and we you know, we put our pre-approval in, and we also said that you need to give us a response within 48 hours. And y'all, guess who got the house? Me. I did it. But this is the thing, like, it's not saying it's always gonna work out like that, but sometimes you have to be very aggressive. Sometimes you have to think outside the box, and that's the one thing about real estate. Like, if you want to be a great agent, you have to think outside the box. Like, everybody don't have that skill, but one thing about me is I'm going to make myself relevant in your life. Like, one thing my mom taught me is that you are the main prize, and you have to show your value to those around you, and you have to speak up, and you have to be a voice, and you have to say how you feel, and you have to show that you want it. I did it. I walked in there and I did my research on the client. I did my research on the agent. I did my research on the neighborhood. I did my research about how to submit the offer, and I did what I had to do, and the offer was accepted, right? But remember, it's not just always about putting the highest price, but it's also about me calling the agent and asking the agent, why does this client want to sell? Where are they moving? Do you have any tip? Like, you have to ask them as many questions as you can to get that person on your side, to get the agent on your side. And that's what I did, and that's what I always does, and that's what I do. Like, do what it takes. Do what it takes. And sometimes you don't win all of them and you don't lose all of them, but as long as you put your best foot forward and you think strategically and try to think in the seller's shoes and try to think in the other agent's shoes, they're more inclined to work with you. They're more inclined, if you're not the offer that's accepted, they're going to be the backup offer. They'll let you know what's going on while the seller is trying to make their decision. So make sure that you're always being proactive instead of reactive, making sure that you're thinking outside the box instead of inside the box. And sometimes it's easy just to kind of dot all your I's and cross all your T's, but sometimes it's okay to put a little signature on the end, a little date on the end, even though it didn't ask you for it. Like, sometimes you just gotta do a little bit of extra and you win. But this is a short little story time. This is a short little how I was able to do it. If you guys want to see a video on actually how do I get my offers accepted, like this video and comment some more video ideas and tell me if you want to see that or not. I don't know. And subscribe, duh. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night, and I will see you in the next video. Jazzy out.